Vladimir is an industrial engineer. Tatiana is a machine programmer. Usman works on the supply chain. And Alfia directs a manufacturing unit. These highly skilled professionals should be producing trucks, but their factory has been shut down 8 times in the last 10 months.
When the economic crisis hit, sales of our trucks plummeted, so we had to come up with social projects for our people.
The global economic crisis has pushed his employees into yard work around the plant. But Mr. Afanasyev says the company is still moving forward.
We are still investing. We are now creating a new engine, a new cabin, and a new gearbox.
He's optimistic, and with good reason. Kamaz is backed by the government and has been an icon of Russian industry and manufacturing might since Soviet times. It supplies the Russian army and sells trucks all over the world. It won the famous Paris-Dakar rally a record 8 times. 1 out of every 5 of the working population here is employed at its truck factory, which is the biggest in the world. Some say Kamaz will never die. But a younger generation of workers simply can't count on Kamaz anymore. Sasha started working at Kamaz right after he finished school, just like his parents. When his factory's output was cut, so was his salary. In 10 months, his income has been slashed by 80%.
I'm living with my parents because renting a 1-bedroom apartment here would take up my entire salary. This crisis has made me unhappy. I really need to sort out my life.
Sasha is 28 years old. For the past 7 years, he received a stable salary and was used to the freedom it allowed him.
Before, we used to go to nightclubs, but now we can't afford it anymore. So my friends and I do other things.
No more discos, but Sasha still has plenty of time for friends. Are your friends gonna come? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Sasha says he wants to take us to meet some of his friends and colleagues at the local amusement park, where they often meet to hang out after work.
Живите мирно!
Sasha's friend Dinara works in the same department and has also seen her salary reduced. Victor used to work at Kamaz, but is now unemployed. And they're all here on this children's ride for Dinara's son, Danir. Over corn dogs and pineapple juice, the conversation quickly turns to Kamaz.
Everyone here works for Kamaz. If Kamaz dies, the city will die.
No, it won't die. It will be hard, but the city will survive.
Before the crisis, Kamaz was rock solid. It was a monument. But now our mindset has changed. The older generation had faith in Kamaz. It was their bright future. We no longer have that faith. Our generation has to find something else.
We ask little Danil if he wants to work at Kamaz like his mother and father do. But he'd rather go to outer space. Sasha and his friends grew up hearing that they should do well in school and get a good job at Kamaz. All that has changed. Sasha is frustrated because he must rethink his life plan. But he's not scared. He is young and knows that he's capable, and believes there's no need to fear the future. Casey Kauffman, Al Jazeera, Naberezhnye Chelny, Russia.